Hi, it's a breezy 40-degree day in Michigan, and I thought I would give you a tour of my chicken coop so far. I just got back from a 2-mile walk, and I thought, you know what, even though it's not done, I still want to show you what it looks like now so that you can see the progress as we keep going. So let me turn you around here. So this is it so far. The front here, I wanted to look like our house with the log cabin look on the front. So these are all of our old deck boards that got pulled off over the summer to build our new deck. So I wanted to reuse those because I hate throwing away wood. I think it's crazy. So anyways, I'm going to, once it gets a little bit warmer out, I'm going to sand these down just a little bit. I kind of like this little slash look, and then restain it to match the house. We did put some rolled roofing on the top, and it's just on some OSB board. I'm going to finish off the door with some like better finishing so it doesn't rot. But then we have where the Tyvek is, we have some leftover metal siding, and so we're going to put that on the sides to match the house. And then let me take you around the back. We've got a big muddy mess right now. So then this is my nesting box that I built. They are not quite old enough to be using that yet, so I gotta do some finishing. This is just setting up there to kind of fill in the cracks at the moment. But then I have all of this fencing that I took down from around my garden that I had last year. And so they're gonna have a nice little, probably like 10 by 16 chicken yard to run around in just when I'm busy doing stuff. Other than that, I'll probably let them wander around when I can keep a close eye on them. But this is the outside. I gotta put this upright, which has a little door. This is some siding for these sides, and let's take a peek inside. So we installed this little lift slide latch that can put, has a space for a carabiner so raccoons can't get in there. And then we also put one of these little hook and eye things so that they can't pull the bottom of the door out either and try to slide in there. And here's the girls. So we switched their feeder and water over to these 5-gallon buckets because they're going through those little containers way too quickly. I don't know. Yeah, they're starting to learn how to use these. So these just have these little yellow things like a flower, and when they push them down, the water cup fills back up. So it looks like they're managing to do that just fine. And then my Jeff installed one of these little feeders, but I think we'll put a second one on just so they don't go through the little cups so fast. And then up here we have their nesting bars. I probably will add another one, or maybe add one to out here because I would like to set something up that collects their poop just so the entire coop isn't a mess and they only have poop where they're roosting. That is no longer needed because they're all fully feathered. And then eventually I want to like put some cute shelves in here. I still have to close in this little space so nothing gets in here, like birds, or I don't think raccoons could squeeze through there, but mice probably definitely could. And obviously, like, I don't want bees nesting in here, creating hives. But anyways, I want to cover these walls with something really nice looking, hang some plants, and yeah, make it nice and cute in here. And then this ground is going to change. I have some of these pine pellets down right now to absorb the water and just extra moisture, but we will eventually put some construction sand down so it's easily scoopable. So yeah, this is my coop so far. And this window, I don't know if I showed you guys this yet, but this I found in the pole barn from the previous owner, and it fit there nicely just so they can have some daylight in here when they're all closed in, and it'll be nice in the winter to heat up their coop a little bit from the sunlight because that's where the sun comes in the winter time. So yeah, this is what we have so far.